talking to that one woman. Your life and your health is at stake. No one is completely telling you the truth. Hi, welcome back to Delicious Living. My name is Love. This is where we talk about health, especially women's health. Today, I want to join millions of people who have refused to sit on the sidelines and watch something that has potential health implications presented to us in a one-sided conversation. My focus is not on those people who have already made their choices and carried out their actions. I'm also talking to those who have made up their minds that no matter what anybody says, it is my body, my life, my money, my choices. I'm talking to that one woman who has been watching perfect bodies, perfect faces, perfect skins online and wishing, I wish I had money, I wish I could afford these things, I would have looked better. Yes, it is you that is my focus today. So before you start saving your money to carry out these procedures, let's have this conversation, because the truth is there are 1,000,001 ways that you can look beautiful in your own skin, be happy and relaxed because you are not worried about long-term complications. So if this is the kind of conversation you want to have, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share. Let's have conversations and share tips that will help us to glow and be healthy from the inside out. Today I choose to talk about the facial procedure that has been making the rounds on social media. I am not attacking those people who decided to tell us the truth and show themselves. You are adults, you have made your choices. We wish you quick recovery and we pray you'll be able to keep up with what you have started. Yes, we'll be using your pictures as examples, because whatever you put to our face on social media, it is a public opinion and we have our rights to also dissect it, look at the pros and the cons, the disadvantages and the advantages. So that is exactly what we'll be doing today. We're not condemning you. We love you, we appreciate you, and we wish you quick recovery. People have facelifts for so many reasons. One of the prominent reasons is aging. When you start aging, the skin and everything that concerns you is changing. That is when you will notice saggy eyes, start noticing fine lines. You have double chin, your skin on the neck will be sagged, your face will be puffy. The face is one of the basic attributes for beauty and youth. To be honest, it is not easy looking at your face in the mirror and not recognizing who you are, because there was a time this face was naturally plump and snatched. But today I look at myself and I see puffy eyes, I see tired eyes, I see a skin that is slack and has some wrinkles, I see this neck, and it is not an easy thing to accept. But the truth is, when you look at the cost and the health implications of what it will take you to look young again drastically, you want to have a second thought. One other thing is, some people don't just like the way they look. The size of their nose, their lips, it could be their eyes, and they want their eyes to look a certain way. There are procedures to correct these things. True, money is involved, but more than money, your life and your health is at stake, because these procedures involve surgery, incisions, pulling the skin backward and cutting excess skin. Some will leave you with a scar around the headline. There is healing and there are risks. A surgical facelift can come with complications: bleeding, infection, numbness, pain, poor healing, noticeable scarring, unevenness and changes in sensation. There can also be weakness and injury involving the nerves that control part of the face. One complication I want people to be aware of is hair loss around the places that the incision is made. And some of these hair loss are permanent. That injury can cause scarring that will make you lose hair in those places, and the hair might not grow back. Therefore, you will need other procedures. When you don't have edges, you tend to look older. So if you are finished snatching your face, you have also to start dealing with the hair that you have lost around those places that have been cut. Now, another procedure has to be carried out to plant hair around those places. So you're not just having one procedure, there's also maintenance. These are the things we need to make research on. Check this information for yourself. Before I locked my hair, it took a long time. I made research. What are the advantages and the disadvantages of locking the hair? So I weighed the two of them. I picked the one I could deal with. It could be a disadvantage, but it is the kind of disadvantage I chose with my two eyes open, not because I jumped into it with my eyes closed. These things are not things we jump into without making research. Find out the things that you'll be dealing with beyond the beauty of the before and after that is presented to us on social media. So many people have had successful surgeries. We don't see the beginning, we only see the middle where everything is looking very well. When they decide to unveil themselves to us, they have healed, their body is balanced, and they say nothing about it. Yes, but there are complications, there are follow-up treatments that they carry out. This skin they stretched and snatched does not prevent old age. You will still be aging inwardly and outwardly, meaning that after a period of time, according to the research I made, after 7 to 10 years, the skin will sag again and a retouch procedure will be needed. So how many times do you think you'll be doing that before your time on earth is done? This is one aspect they don't tell us about. And when these people start experiencing complications, they don't come back online to show us exactly what they are dealing with. I don't want to blame them for it. And to be honest with you, sometimes the things they deal with after these procedures are things that cannot be corrected. There was a TV series I was watching some time ago on Netflix, Botched. I saw where some people carried out surgery so many times that the doctors had to tell them, we can't do it anymore. They were the ones that could correct any kind of botched surgery. But there were cases that came to them and they were like, you know what? Your skin can no longer take more stretching. We can no longer carry out a surgery on you. And guess what? At the time it is too late. The face is already formed in a way that these people will never want to accept. They rather have their old face back, which is always very impossible. So you just have to live with whatever outcome you have. So these are possible side effects. They are not guaranteed. No one is completely telling you the truth about these things they do to themselves. There are so many natural ways that you can take care of yourself that will make you look your age in a flawless way. I'm 54. Some days I wake up and I look older and I know exactly what is making me look like that. Maybe I've stressed myself and maybe I couldn't sleep very well the other night. Maybe I've eaten carbohydrate at night. You know how you eat rice or maybe you eat yam or anything carbohydrate. It does that to me. I don't know about any other person, but each time I eat carbohydrate at night, I wake up with water retention on my face. So you see me with puffy eyes, puffy face, my fine lines will be very, very visible. I know these patterns, so I know what to do with myself. Sometimes I intentionally say, you know what, I beg, make I just eat. Tomorrow I'll deal with the result. Because the truth is, I am aging. And I am aging the right way. How do I feel inside? I feel perfect inside. Like I said, there are so many things you can do to maintain yourself. You may not look like 20 years back. You may not look like 30 years back, but you're going to look just beautiful and healthy for your age. Please remember, this skin that is snatched and is looking very flawless today is not going to be permanent. Aging is taking place, and in a few years you may need to go back and stretch it. You may have so much money to throw around, but you don't have so much of a skin to keep stretching. Sure, things are not shaprapra. They are slow, steady, but surely with peace of mind. There is no food, supplement, tea, or cream that can reproduce the exact result of the medical surgical procedure or facelifting. But there are things you can do to preserve your skin quality, support healthy aging, and slow some of the visible aging effects. Try to glow from inside out. Eat healthy, drink enough water, rest, sleep, reduce smoking, reduce alcohol intake, reduce sugar intake, eat adequate protein, eat fruits, vegetables, healthy fat, eat a lot of fish and seafood, exercise, cleanse your body, use hydrating creams. What you need now is moisture. Yes, the fine lines may not go away exactly how they go in medical procedures, but they will not be as much as they're supposed to be according to your age. We can't stop aging, but we can give our bodies the best environment possible to age properly. If you've already done your procedure and you are happy with the results you have, we are happy for you. We wish you quick recovery. Please don't be angry that we're using you for a case study. So if you've already made up your mind to carry out this procedure, we're not stopping you. But please, if you want to come to our faces with this story, make it a full story, or we'll tell the remaining stories. And this will not be to attack you, but to tell other people that the rest is still unwritten. By all means, if you want to tell a story, let's tell the full story so that those who want to follow suit will make informed decisions with their two eyes open. Next, we're going to be talking about weight loss, weight gain, and everything that has to do with that story. If you want to stick around so that we can have that conversation and many more conversations, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share, and I'll see you in my next video. Ciao.